welcome. So excited to be here with all of you today. And I know it looks lovely to look back here at what's to come, but you have no idea what a beautiful group you are, and framed by what has been an amazing home now for all of us here for 5 years, the Slate Lower School. So I know we're here to celebrate something new that's beginning, but you all look so beautiful standing in front of what's already established that I just had to mention it. Well, first I want to thank you all for coming. I want to welcome our Slate School families who are here, even some families of students that will be joining us in the fall of 23. So many friends and neighbors and supporters of Slate School. I probably won't be able to mention everyone, but I want to give a shout out to our first selectman, Mike Frieda, who's here today. Mike, I'm looking for you. There he is. Lou Mangini, who works in Rosa DeLaura's office. He's here as a representative of Rosa DeLaura. So amazing. Our friends from the chambers, from the Quinnipiac Chamber, the Hamden Chamber of Commerce, and even our Greater New Haven Chamber of Commerce, all here to support us today. We have a representative. Yes, absolutely. Applause for all of it. Yes. We have a representative from our partners at Agency on Aging. For those of you who don't know, we have a great partnership with the Agency on Aging, and they come and help our students here and help us all to learn, and together we formed a really beautiful, beautiful partnership. We have members of our upper school curriculum committee, very important. And you know what? We have Greg Aurora here. Where's Greg? Hi, Greg. Greg is he's the owner of A+ Landscaping, and he's been helping us out here at Slate School since the jump, from the very beginning. So it's so great that you're here. And then our college and university partners. How lucky are we to have friends like Quinnipiac University? Yeah, exactly. Albertus Magnus College. Yeah, and Southern Connecticut State University. And then I think, is Annie Friedman here all the way from, unbelievable, making the big effort from Boston. She is our Yale first-gen partner and friend, longtime friend. So just welcome to all of you. Welcome to the Regional Water Authority. I think I saw somebody here. Yes, amazing. And then I guess I have to say most of all to our students and their remarkable teachers. I got a special shout out today to Kelly Campanelli and Ronna Bates, because without them, this event would look much different and much less nice. And finally, it wouldn't be right not to mention it, because we've heard from so many folks all over the country and beyond, just well wishes from our friends and families across the world, just wishing us well on this special day. Oh, I see Faustina here and Heidi. These people have worked with us from the beginning as well, keeping our school safe and clean and beautiful. Oh, I'm so happy you're here. How wonderful. I didn't see you before. So, as I said earlier, our friend Mike Frieda is here, and we have been so fortunate to have the support of our wonderful first selectman. Many of you who are from North Haven know the wonderful things he's done for our town, but we have been fortunate that Mike has been a supporter of Slate School, and I wonder if I might prevail upon Mike to say a few words for us today.
Well, thank you very much, Julie. It's a pleasure to be here this morning. This sign to my left really explains how I personally feel about having the Slate School here in North Haven. Many of you may not realize that I live in this neighborhood, and I'm very proud as a neighbor in this neighborhood to have this school here. Years ago, this was one of my jogging routes all through this area. And picture this scene about where we're standing right now. As I would traverse through this neighborhood, there'd be a house that looked like a castle here. And it inspired a great deal of curiosity among all of the neighbors, particularly the young children who would drive through here or who lived in the neighborhood, including my own children. And all these years later, the positive irony of that is we have this wonderful school here that is a curiosity-based learning facility. For me, as North Haven's chief elected official, to have a school, an institution here like the Slate School, it is one of the few, I believe, the few in the country that have a curiosity-based learning curriculum that focuses in on collaboration, empathy, kindness, and doing the greater good. I'm very proud of Alexander and Jennifer Clark. Alexander and I were with each other last night at the Quinnipiac celebration. And knowing what I knew about Julie coming here, it was a perfect marriage between Julie and the Clarks. And to see some of my neighbors here, I see Joe there. Joe, how are you? That are celebrating this new beginning, this expansion, this perpetuation of this wonderful institution. I am so delighted, and this school, for as long as I'm North Haven's chief elected official, will always have my support. I will be here for you, Julie, Jennifer, Alexander, and all of the wonderful children that you see here, who have also been inspired by this curriculum. These children, ladies and gentlemen, inspired by the faculty who is teaching them, represent the future leaders of our community and our society. And with all of the problems that we're experiencing in today's society, this institution is preparing these children to be ambassadors and leaders for the future, to help heal, to help reconcile conflict that exists in today's society. And that is another wonderful reason why this school is so important to this community. And I believe at this point, this school is very important to the state of Connecticut. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. We'll see you all tomorrow. I think that was the mic drop. That was so beautiful. I also want to give a shout out to Lou Mancini. Are you here, Lou? Yes. Yes. I would love for you to say a few words. Oh, you've got something in your hands too.
Oh, I'm the guy with the folder.
Oh.
And the guy that has the unfortunate opportunity to speak after First Selectman Mike Frieda.
I think you're going to be fine.
No, there's only one thing worse than having to speak after Rosa DeLauro, and that's speaking after Mike Frieda. Good morning, everyone. Lou Mangini, Congresswoman Rosa DeLauro's office. Please enjoy the turkeys that are having some sort of dust bath in the background there. They're there. Wanted to hand this certificate to Julie and Jennifer and say congratulations. It's simply a statement from the Congresswoman congratulating you on your groundbreaking here, and to the students. I mean, this is going to be. Hopefully, you guys end up in this new place. You stay in the school for a while. You've had a tough couple of years, and grateful is what you should be for the new building. So, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You can, put that in a frame on a wall or whatever you'd like to do with it. And have a great day, everyone.
Beautiful. I'll bring it to all the classrooms so you guys can see up close. Beautiful. So next I'd like to bring Jennifer back. Jennifer, one of the founders of Slate School. Without her, none of this would be happening. So Jennifer Staple Clark.
Thank you so much. It's so exciting to be here and to see all of you here, all of our wonderful friends of Slate School, some of you for so many years from the very, very beginning. For a school that's just 5 years old, we already have a lot of history. Some of you know that the school began because I was looking for a school for my own children, assuming that it was out there, and then realized that it actually wasn't. And then talked to other families who said, yes, this is exactly what they're hoping for their own children as well. From that moment on, we were committed to finding a place to build a school like Slate School. There were challenges, but for every challenge, there was a wonderful opportunity. At the very beginning of Slate School, I had the honor of meeting one-on-one with more than 200 people in this town to share my vision for Slate School, and so many of those meetings shaped what we've been doing here at Slate School for the past several years. Two of the wonderful people who I had met during those meetings were Julie Mountcastle, our spectacular head of school, and Grace Kenny, our incredible environmentalist. They joined on to Slate School so early, way before construction ever began on our lower school. And what started with an educational vision and mission moved along to construction of our building, our lower school that's behind you. Gil Bain was amazing and built our lower school in 16 weeks in 2018. And what followed those 16 weeks were 17 kindergarten and first grade students who entered Treetop, and they were our very first students. It's been nearly 5 years now, and joyful learning has been happening every day for all of these years. Among our now 51 students who are in grades K through 5, and next year we'll have more than 65 students in grades K through 6. Students at Slate School learn through their passions, and we all learn beside them. The false rigor of worksheets and tests are replaced here by curiosity-driven research, and a responsibility to share all that we've learned. Children flourish here, and there's no ceiling to all of their joy, their explorations, their discoveries, and their learning. We see students soar beyond their typical grade level benchmarks because they're so excited to learn. As our students here were flourishing, many of the parents started asking about what would happen with their students after 6th grade and whether we could serve their students beyond 6th grade. And that's when we started contemplating the possibilities for an upper school. We similarly wanted to innovate and change the landscape of education for the upper grades. It started with a long process to find the right location, and then it all came together, the most perfect spot that we could ever have dreamed of, right here, adjacent to our lower school. One campus with shared resources and shared experiences for all of our K through 12 students. Since then, we've been immersed in building design and curriculum design, and now our construction begins. And our first students, the ones who first entered Treetop as kindergarten and first grade students in fall of 2018, those first graders will now be our first 7th graders in fall of 2024, as well as our first graduating class of seniors in 2030. The foundational values of friends, for others, forgiveness, and gratitude permeate everything that we do here at Slate School. So at a moment like this, it's only fitting that we're here together. Thank you so much for coming today.
I think I know who's next, because I think we purposely arranged the order so that we would go from the very beginning of our Slate School to a student who will be here in 2030. When we were talking about who we might ask to write something and read something at this event, Miss Collard, Brittany Collard, and I, we said maybe it should be somebody who's been focused on writing in their goals and commitments. And immediately it was apparent that that would be Ari Edwards, because she's been focusing on her writing for quite a while, and I think you're about to hear what a wonderful job she's done. So please give my friend Ari Edwards, class of 2030, a round of applause.
The upcoming event of the construction of the long-awaited upper school has been exciting for all of us, especially us students, because we feel that we have worked so hard and learned so much during our time here in the lower school. And yet, I think we all still have room to grow. I feel that having my class be the first to enjoy the upper school is a real honor. The upper school is something to look forward to. Being able to see our school before, in progress, and finished, let alone be in it, is something we are all grateful for. By the way, I'm sure we will plant 2 trees for every one we cut down. This school focuses on choice and sharing the power, and I'm happy we are continuing this type of learning, and I like this community spirit too. I know I speak for everyone when I say how thankful we are for everyone who is working so hard on this. This groundbreaking means a lot to all of us here now. I would like to thank everyone here for helping us grow our learning every day and in this amazing new school. Thank you.
All right. And now, schools don't just grow up out of our imaginations without an awful lot of help. And Paolo Campos from Patrick Quinn Architects, who has worked with us on the lower school, and now on the upper school, has been with us every step of the way. Karen Patriquin is also here. Jeanette is here. So wonderful. And I'd just like to introduce Paolo now, if you'd like to say a few words. Both of us. Joy and rapture. Joy and rapture.
Thank you, Julie. It was the spring of 2017 when we met Alexander and Jennifer Clark to start a design on what would become Slate School. We were there when Julie joined the team to start crafting the nature-based curriculum, which then informed the design of the buildings and grounds. We collaborated with Gilbane and team during the construction in an incredibly compact schedule, the result of which is the award-winning nature-based school behind you. We then, with Julie and Jennifer's continued vision and inspiration, and in time for the first graduation, gathered again to begin the design of Slate Upper School. And it's been an incredibly collaborative experience, a beautiful one, to design the spaces, gathering spaces, meeting spaces, classroom spaces that will welcome, inspire the students' explorations. Thank you.
So, I'll try to be quick. It's special to show up to work every day knowing that you have something like Slate School on the boards. As architects, our charge every day is to give life to the vision of our clients and then work towards making that vision into a reality. It takes a big team of experts, designers, engineers, technicians, to see any project through to completion. Projects like Slate School really up the ante when you throw in the special nature of this place, this community, and then overlay the healthy environmental criteria that sets this place apart. It's how the team works to rise to the occasion that really stands out. We challenge and learn from each other. We strive to be interdisciplinary, to learn from each other, to be curious, to be inventive, and we have fun as we work together. This is the gift this amazing place has given Patriquin Architects and our collaborators, many of whom are here today. CES, our MEP engineers, SLR Consulting, our site and landscape designers, and Gilbane, the builders of this place. With Slate Upper School, we hope this community is empowered to keep nurturing, keep giving its gift to families, teachers, and students, and, as Mike Frieda mentioned, the wide world for many years to come. Thank you.
So architects dream and collaborate, but Gilbane builds it. And so I'd love to welcome, among many other people here from Gilbane, all of whose contributions are countless, our good friend Eric Cushman. I once called him the king, by the way.
Thanks, Julie. So I'm not going to try and thank everyone because I'll miss someone and I'll forget, and I don't want to apologize for that, but I thought I'd talk a little bit about building. So behind us today, there are a couple of turkeys and a few fallen trees, and in about a year and a half, there will be a building. It's going to take us a little bit longer this time, Jennifer. It's a little more complex. One of the things that's really neat about our industry and business is when you have a chance to take a piece of property like this, grab a bunch of materials, grab a bunch of people, and bring together a building. And it's really special. And it's special when you have a chance to build something that has such a wonderful purpose and build something for a community that is so grateful. And as our time with Slate School has gone on, and as I get a chance here to look back at the school that we built a few years ago, one of the things that I've really taken away from the school is its mission and its purpose. We're grateful to be here today and grateful to build for these 51 students who will be in the upper school when we finish. We appreciate this community, we appreciate everything we've learned from it, and we thank you all for working together with us on this new building. Thank you.
So every day, the students who walk into Wildflower, which is currently our 5th grade classroom, it'll be 5th and 6th grade next year, every student that walks through there, every person, walks past a poster that the kids made early in the school year, and it says, "Make the world a better place." Every week, these learners make goals and commitments to grow themselves so they can do just that. And now, We will have an upper school for them where we can continue to support and nurture the spark of brilliance that is unique to each one of them. This upper school will give children the opportunity to learn about the world in all of its gorgeous complexity, not siloed, but integrated. Classes like water and salt and the body puzzle and ethics and power and energy and economy will give them the tools to tackle the big ideas and then to tackle the big problems. Mentors from our community and beyond will guide learners in their passion projects to see how their unique interests and talents translate and are transferable well beyond our campus. And we, all of us, students, faculty, everyone, will continue to devote ourselves to the foundational values Jennifer spoke of earlier. Friends, for others, forgiveness, and gratitude. Gratitude. You know, it's actually remarkable that a school like this exists. You know, we're the only K-12 school in the country that is 100% need blind. And once a student is accepted, we are committed to meeting 100% of their demonstrated financial need. I am awed by the generosity of our donors, and we are filled with gratitude for their commitment to what we're doing here at Slate School. Now, while we know that Slate School is a great, great place for our students, we also know it's great for North Haven. It's great for the state. But we also believe that it's a model for humane education everywhere, and we want it to spread. And it is spreading, with visitors here at Slate School from Ireland and Canada and from Arkansas to California, and over 160,000 views of our Education Idea Lab. It surely is spreading. But this group right here, you all have been with us from the very beginning of our learning journey. And I can't wait to convene again in the spring of 2030 when we launch these amazing humans into the world to truly make it a better place. So thank you so much for being here. So on a momentous occasion like this, we always like to be with our people, our students. So if we could have the Slate School students and faculty come up to share in this groundbreaking. Jennifer, I heard we're going to put on hard hats. This is one for the books. Yeah, come around. Yeah, come on around there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. 2 shovels. Toss it forward. Okay, hold on, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, as long as you don't stand
Slow down
firm.
there, Captain. Okay, all right. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. G is for the green grass that grows upon the ground. R is for the rain that makes it So thank you all so much. This was such a wonderful event, and I think one that we'll be looking back on for many, many years. We know that some of you made a great effort to be here, and it means the world to us. We won't forget that, ever. We're so grateful, and we'd love it if you'd all stay around for just a few moments for a few photos. We'd like to get at least one photo with all of us in it, if that's possible. So thanks again so much for coming and for supporting Slate School the way you do. And I just say, keep an eye on us here at Slate School, because Slate School is growing.